Hello my lovely child of the internet, it is I, Multi126789, other known as Multi-Man. Welcome back to what I would consider the finale, or semi-finale, of Fire Emblem Warriors 3 Hopes. Today, we are just going to basically finish up everything else that we need to do before we end off this playthrough for good. Off screen, I did do the extra missions and I collected everything. Some of the things I left because some of the rewards were kind of trash. Like, completely. Like, I'm not going to use them. Complete all side missions in this area. Well, that's fine. I didn't care anyways. And watch that be a very important one for a important cutscene because I didn't do it. But either way, it's all been done. We're basically going to be mopping up everything else that we have to do today. I did the last of my grinding, and I will show you basically how my teams look. So, if you want to see all of my team members at this current point in the game, here you go. As you can see, some of them have max stats. Others have not max stats, but basically are looking like a threat anyways. A lot of them have their stuff and equipment optimized, and some of them are probably going to be not used for the final battle. But regardless of whatever happens, I'm very glad that we were able to see that all of them are going to be put up to their max potential throughout the rest of this game. Because I don't know what we're going to get for New Game Plus. I'm only assuming that when New Game Plus happens, it's going to be like Three Houses regular, where it's just going to be, I don't know, just regular nonchalant stuff that's not going to matter, but, you know. It could be a lot of things, you know? Let's see. Tornado Shot is definitely necessary. And, Precision Shot is also good, I think. Yes. Alright, and then without further ado, this episode is dedicated to finishing off the last of the stuff that we can do right now that I feel like doing and showing off, which is talking with all of the rest of our units, watching some of the last of the supports that we have, and then we're gonna save next time for the finale. So let's go ahead and get started.
Hey there. Keep up the good work.
Edelgard and Dimitri are gonna end up going at each other's throats sooner or later. I want us to take down the Central Turf before it gets to that point. I fully believe that this world will end.
One step at a time.
And if it doesn't, well, let's take a pig's full the task to drag me into this new age. Alright.
Did you need me?
That's all that's left to take down is Lady Rail. I hope this war will end for good. Yeah, it probably will. Nobody wants the war to go on any longer than this, so I'm sure it's going to end once we take out the person who's causing it.
Let's see.
I know Lady Rhea and the church are the reason for all this, but I kind of feel sorry for them.
I'll do it.
But first things first, we got to win the battle, so let's do this. And yes, you may be noticing that I'm going to give Lorenz the locket now. It's not an exaggeration to say that Fodlan's history always has been intertwined with the Central Church. But when we put the end of that, when we put the uproot of that notion, it might be, I might crush underneath the weight of such a momentous responsibility. But do you not feel the same way?
Let's see.
Yeah, now that you mention it, I guess it is a huge responsibility, you know, us taking care of New Fodlan.
My ears deceive me.
It does not sound provable of you at all. You could say it with a little bit more passion. You may be a mercenary, but I cannot be applicable or apathetic. It is people like you who will play a key role in the ages to come, when nobles are no longer around. Though, certainly, I would not intend to exit the history stage eccentric, because of course I am Lawrence Helm in Gloucester. Anyways, here's your whistle. Thank you.
I am great.
Yeah, we already heard it on another episode, don't worry. So yeah. So I don't know what I'm gonna choose to do, to be honest. Because we don't really need the Swift Ring on your girl, but it's a good option. But, you know, getting Rose, just being able to kind of tear through the battlefield and not worry about fighting anybody anymore would be funny. And the best way to end it off. So I'm gonna probably equip this, Because now we don't have our ability now to do the Shadow Slip. But hey, Rendezvous of Roses is going to make up for it more than 5 times the amount. I mean, we're not doing it in this episode, mind you, but, you know, I'm just equipping it so I know that I have chosen my path.
Looking good. Did you know?
I know it's kind of late to bring this up, but do you agree with how we've been fighting? You must feel the same way. Come on, tell me. I guess our discussion has been a little bit haphazard, like we've been rolling with the punches. There's nothing wrong with that. We did our best, with the hands we were dealt. Then what do you mean? We fight all day, we never get to party, and Claude's usually all about that. Once this battle is over, I'm gonna insist that he throw a huge banquet. Talking pork, poultry, whole hunks of mutton that you've never seen before. Okay, I'm glad that your priorities are still straight. Raphael, thank you.
Let's think about that.
This battle will surely make a major turning point in Fodlan's history. It's overwhelming to think about it when you think about that part. But if I survive, I want to paint a picture of the battle. And I feel somehow it's my duty to do so. Finally, you've realized your calling. Thank you, my brave son.
Can I help you?
My own problems won't disappear once the war is over. Nonetheless, I won't get anywhere if we don't win, so we gotta make sure we get through
I'll
this.
take care of this.
If you feel the same, then let's put everything we have into this battle and let's not put any regrets.
How are you?
I don't think Lady Rhea and the Knights will go to Ferdiad.
Let me see.
I got a feeling that they're gonna fight us in the Titanic Plains. Guess why?
Let's see.
Yeah, they're probably if they were in an enclosed base with no reinforcements, maybe they could hold out for a while. But there's no way they would win. Exactly. That's why there's another reason too. They said Saint Theros vanquished Nemesis, the King of Liberation, on those plains. If they are trying to restage the battle, the Central Church once again is trying to display their authority in Fodlan.
That's all.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. And if you played the first game, you would understand what boss fight would have been coming up. But I guess it doesn't exist in this timeline. Foreshadowing, me saying that. Anyways.
Hey, what's up? Oh, hey!
Something's been bugging me. You defeated the Ashen Demon, and that was the last major boss, right? But I don't remember seeing anyone else from Gerald's mercenaries there.
Oh.
Maybe they disbanded. How sad is that? Hey, I'm sorry that we... Hey, if I knew how to alter fate so we didn't have to kill Gerald and also fight your girl, then I would have, but you know.
Excellent.
Rejoice, Shezy, for my brother has come to our aid. My brother over here told me that you guys were going to the final battle, so I came running. I've never spoke to the king directly about it this time. I just had him massage the truth a little. An admiring general who has sworn his aid to the battle to change the fate of Fodlan.
I see.
Isn't this perfect picture of the future His Majesty wants to create? Once this war is over, we'll have to do that over in Elmira next. You're damn right about that. Oh man. Alright, so let's start talking to everybody else. Hey Anna.
Wait a minute. Interesting.
Struggle at the Tantel Plains. Oh, sorry, just thinking out loud. Just surprised you. I might surprise you, but I used a ton of business at Garrick Mock a long time ago. So I used to see people from the Central Church all the time. That's all.
Welcome.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'll buy the
Is
black
that the one?
pearl off of you, I guess. Oh, yeah, I guess also at the end of this video, I'm gonna use the last of the resources we got, because at this point, we basically have everything we could possibly need and more. And it's kind of ridiculous, because you would think that with all these, I would have used them by now. But I've been waiting for this last moment, so I could finally push some of my stuff over 100.
Thanks a bunch.
Because it's funnier that way. Like your girl, she's gonna be past 100 once we get finished here. That's for sure. I'm making sure of that. Let's see. Shamir, what are you saying?
Hold on.
I put most of my former comrades back into the dirt. And I'll probably be killed far more in the upcoming battle. But I almost heard her screaming at me with good intentions
Let's
in
do
mind.
this.
I don't want to give up on the people's reasons to yell at me, or I don't want to stop giving people a yell at me. So let's make this one a good one, Shezy. Alright. Alright, Happy. What are you thinking about?
Listen up.
I understand that we gotta get Rhea out of the picture, but do we really have to kill her? Or maybe she'd just give up and back down on her own. I mean, this one.
Let's see.
She might, and if she were going to go somewhere far away and never make contact with anyone ever again, that could reduce her influence, which is the main issue. She could go someplace like a village I'm from. That might do the trick. Well, I mean, I suppose, but I have a strong inclination that your girl is
Excuse me.
at her tipping point and she's got to lose her mind.
A moment.
It's clear that Claude intends to end this war swiftly as possible, but you know what that means. I'll have less time to make a name for myself in this war. I could make things harder for the House of New World's resurrection. So I shall make everybody aware of my magical powers here and now. Okay. Hey, at least you still are giving it your all, Constance. Thank you.
Wait up. Thoughts?
Have you heard about the town underneath the Baric Mock? There's a sunless trash pit where nowhere else to go.
So,
I used to live there myself, so when I went to check on things and how they were now, but it hasn't changed a bit. It was just as peaceful as it was, despite the raging war going on above. Maybe once the whole thing is over, the people there can finally come out and see the sun again. I hope so for their sakes too, because those guys have actually been put through it pretty roughly. Hey Yuri, where are you?
Well,
People of the kingdom have taken the Central Church's protection and given them their entire lives. No doubt that their hearts will change so easily. Even when we do, I doubt their hearts will change so easily once we take Rhea out of the Central Church. The people will never trust the ones who dispose of her, no matter how hard the king tries to smooth it over. Maybe so, but this isn't the only way that we can bring a new future we want. I guess now it isn't the time to wonder that, because our future we're dreaming about. But anyways, there's no point in dwelling on it, no matter a bit
Let's
if we
get to
lose.
work.
Let's devote ourselves to the believers and from the kingdom, so we can complete this mission. Okay, Alright, let's see. We have a few more people to talk to. Again, these are the characters that we recruited because we spared their life, so let's talk to them. If His Majesty has to choose between sacrificing the Central Church and the people of Fargus, he sacrificed the Church, even if everyone in the kingdom hated him for it. But if that happens, I'll make sure that I just don't know what I can do.
What do you think?
Why not talk to Claude? I'm sure he would understand how you feel.
I don't think so.
I'm a former enemy. I don't think it's right to do. No, it's too important to let that get in the way. Thanks, Shezy. I think I will talk to Claude. I want to help out how I can and repay my debt I owe him. Because I'm like, Ash, it's fine if you want to go back after everything that's happened. Like, again, most of y'all had no choice but to surrender because people did dumb things during some of the chapters of this mission. Like Caspar we haven't seen ever since, like, the battle at Gronder Fields. And that, he deserved to be the one who got recruited because he was being too reckless. If the Archbishop Rhea is gone, is Fodlan and Bridget will be becoming closer? Though Bridget does not have any other friendships except the Church and the Empire. For sure. If all goes according to plan to Claude, you'll be able to build relationships with the Kingdom and the Federation too. Yes, that's what I am wishing. I'm hoping that I can do that. Alright, the last three.
Hey.
I never really understand the concept of faith, so it's hard for me to understand the Archbishop's followers. So Edelgard and Claude have earned the Earth people's trust too. In a way, I guess it's almost the same. And now, these two forces of faith are clashing. Can't imagine the goddess wanting to have this happen. Well, I mean, we don't have to worry about that.
Let's see.
Yeah, there's no way that she would. But even if she were involved, I doubt that she would influence anything directly. Yeah, especially because we put her in the dirt last episode, or the episode before that, so yeah. Right, if she was involved somehow, honestly, I honestly rather she didn't. I'm like, it's like, yeah, well, funny you should say that.
Listen.
Claude's plan is becoming clear to everyone now. Even though I am former Imperial General, people are slowly starting to treat me better. Except now that they've come up and talked to me for no reason, and now I'm not even a normal anymore, so I can't imagine why. Console him.
Yeah, I don't know.
I know, it's rough. I bet it's just trying to make connections with the Empire and nobility. That's probably true. I have no intention of inheriting my family title or taking over those responsibilities. All I wish for is for a peaceful world where I can take a nap as much as I please. That's it. Yep, his priorities are always straight too. And Bernadetta, she's locked up. I'm glad. I'm stuck in this shed. My father was running around like a chicken with his head cut off. I know it wasn't appropriate, but I couldn't help but laugh. But I'm glad he survived. No matter how much I hate him, he's still my father. Oh. Well, you know what? I relate to that, because no matter how much you dislike your family for things that happened in the past, most of them do have a reason for why they do certain things or what becomes of them, so hopefully, even if you can't fully forgive them, at least put some belief and stock in them to be, you know, hopefully one day change, you know? But anyways, with that being said, and all that gushy stuff out of the way, why don't we go ahead and use some of our last of our free time hanging out with some of our friends one more time. We'll definitely do Claude first, because he's somebody that we
Keep up the good work.
should do some explorations with.
One step at a time.
Yeah.
I'm done with all my pressing work for now. Let's go have some fun.
Alright. Let's go to the forest. No, the mountains, definitely.
Always great spending time with you.
Fly us up there with your wyvern instead of these horses, bro.
It's dangerous looking at the world from up here. You start to think all the problems down there have nothing to do with you.
Encounter! You walk side by side with the mountains and you cripple the fall. You dash to their aid at once. Offer to carry them home.
Hey, you don't have to go that far. Okay, fine, but I'm warning you, I'm gonna return the favor someday.
Yeah!
It's crucial to have a victory feast after a hard-won battle. That kind of ritual keeps people going.
I definitely agree.
Nice one.
Yeah! Clappy for you.
Everyone's got at least one or two secrets, but you're an open book.
I'll give it an ambiguous smile.
What is it?
Yeah, he's like, yo, so you do have a few secrets.
The 5 Great Lords are all pretty eccentric, but they're exceptionally capable all the same.
I respect them.
Well, I'm stumped.
Damn. You respect them? I wouldn't go that far, but you know, to each their own. Oh well. We tried.
When can we do this again? I'll be counting down the minutes.
Alright, let's hang out with Leonie next. Well, we're gonna hang out with the Leonie, but I met Hilda first. Yeah, let's go. Forward ho!
waiting. Let's do this.
Sure, let's go, Hilda. We'll go to the plains.
I feel so relaxed around you.
I'm so relaxed around you.
Nothing as far as the eye can see. I guess that's not a bad thing, though.
Encounter. Yeah.
Thanks. This flower's so pretty. Maybe I'll wear it as a bracelet.
That'd be nice. Alright, Hilda. What are we gonna talk about?
My space is pretty messy, but I always clean it before it gets out of control.
Offer to help.
Thanks. Have you noticed anything different about me? I'm trying out a new perfume.
We've heard this one before.
Thanks.
So this one should be a new one.
A lot of people act differently towards me when they find out who my brother is.
Oh, actually, didn't we get this one before? Yeah. Alright, well, we got at least 2 people with this portrait. Yeah, perfect conversation. Time to observe.
Are you awestruck by my beauty? And to think, I haven't even been using that much makeup lately.
She's like, I'm low-key
My
flexing.
hair catch your eye? Let me know if you have any suggestions for new styles. Hey there. Ooh, over here. One day, I'd like to get all decked out and hit the town with you.
That'd be nice.
Amazing. What? Huh. Ooh, over here.
What do I think? Fashion. We probably have something worth fashion in here. Flowers. Non-exotic spices. Fashionable men. Come on, fashionable women.
I love it. Thanks so much.
Motivated. End.
That was the most fun I've had in forever. We should do this again sometime.
Of course. Whenever you would like, Hilda. Ominous. I hope it ends. Did we... I think we got a perfect conversation with Marianne before, too. I hope so.
Hey, what's up? Oh, hey. Oh.
Let's go.
Oh, you're already here. Let's go then.
Guess we're gonna go to the
Hey,
forest.
where are we going?
I thought she would have a cool thing for us to do, but we don't have no encounter.
Hey, look at those animal tracks over there. They're pretty big. I borrowed a lot of money from the people in my village so that I could go to the officers' academy, but then it shut down. I feel really bad about that. Thanks.
Huh? Wait, what?
I think everybody has at least one fateful encounter that completely
Wait, did I get
changes their
debated
life.
and I wasn't paying attention? I guess I got debated and I wasn't paying attention. Oh, okay. Well, this is going really bad. I'm not paying attention.
People don't need crests to be strong.
That's just true. Wow, that was the most terrible we've had. I'm sorry, Leonie.
Let's go somewhere with better hunting.
She's like, Man, you killed the person that I was gonna be better than at one point. Then you had the audacity to take me out on a date and make me look bad. I'm like, I'm sorry, bro. I'm not trying to make everything bad.
Can I help you?
Can I help you?
I'll take care of this.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay, I guess.
Shall we head out? It'll be nice to take it easy today. Things are a lot simpler with you. I mean that in a good way.
Yeah, don't worry. You didn't have to explain that to me. You arrive at the bank, and it's a breathtaking view.
It's so peaceful here. It makes it easy to forget we're in the middle of war.
Encounter! Water crystal clear, you make your way through, okay.
That sounds so fun! I mean, that would be so improper. I'm not a child, you know.
Come on, we can have some fun in the water, it's fine.
If you could be reborn, would you choose to be a noble or a commoner?
Well, rank doesn't matter, because we already answered this one correctly
see.
before. If you answer it correctly before, I guess it just shows you the correct answer.
I have a tendency to think I'm always right. I'm well aware I do that, but it's a difficult habit to break.
Okay, well...
Right.
Okay, so then this one's gonna be a completely new question.
For the life of me, I can't understand people who only want to talk about love during a time like this.
I answered wrong this time, right? Yeah. This one.
Let's see.
Yeah. Okay, cool. At least we got most of the characters with the cool stuff. Perfect conversation.
It's rude to stare, you know. But I suppose I can overlook it for you.
Thank you.
My hair used to be a darker color when I was young. I hardly remember what it looked like, though.
Confirmed to be, probably a darker colored haired person. I do, right. It does fit your character.
Oh. You're looking the same as always. No amount of staring is going to reveal the secrets I hold, if that's what you're curious about.
Wait, like Cynthia, please don't say it like that. Come on now. I'm just looking.
I see.
Okay, well I know what the thumbnail's gonna be now. Thank you, Lycicia.
My hair used to be a dark...
Okay, I guess there's no more dialogue you have. That's fine. Give her a sweet. Not blue cheese. Don't we have like some cool like sweet that she could eat? No, we don't? Okay, well, I'm just gonna give you this olive photo then.
For me? I love it. I enjoy spending time with you. Invite me again sometime.
Alright. And with this, I think we are basically done with exploration. I know if you guys wanted to see one more, I would, but we did it with everybody, so that's fine. I'm actually just gonna try to check real quick to see where everybody's morale is. So we'll need Leonie, Marianne, and Ignatz. Alright, that's fine.
Hunger is the true enemy.
Actually, I don't know if we'll be able to use any of them in... well... It depends. Okay. We'll do these two because they just need to get at least to level 2. So their damage output can be a little bit on the par.
Hey, this is great. I bet anyone would love this stuff.
This is one of my favorites. Thank you. This really makes my day.
Thanks.
Come back whenever you're
Alright,
hungry.
and now that we're finished with everything basically that I wanted to do to finish off before we go to the last episode, the only last thing we're going to do is now going to finish off by watching the last of whatever supports we have left. Not going to be all of them, but most of them that require, obviously, our main, I don't know what you call a group of 10 people. Well, I guess entourage of people. Anyways, we're going to go ahead and finish off everything, but until next time, my lovely child of the internet, after these supports, I'll be seeing you for the last episode of Fire Emblem Warriors 3 Hopes. So until then, I'll catch you lovely childs next time, and enjoy the rest of the supports as we head off to the final battle.
So, you've arrived, Claude. I pray you are ready.
Okay, no need to start off with a bunch of yelling. And, what should I be ready for, exactly?
The day has finally come. The day for you to be thunderstruck by the selfsame magic you once so viciously mocked.
The magic? The magic. Oh, you mean that hair-raising one you used on me.
No, that is not the purpose. It is meant for changing the length and style of hair.
Right, sure. So what about it again?
Ugh, your droll lack of enthusiasm boggles the mind. Do you understand just how much I devoted myself to my studies since that day of shame? Also, I might have some vindication?
Okay, wait, look, I know you're a hard worker, but that was just, you know, one of those things. I don't really think you need vindication.
Silence, cretin! Let your jaw hang slack in its moorings as you witness how my magic has evolved!
Oh, you got me again. Well, at least I'm not sharp and pointy this time.
You most certainly are not. Do you truly think me the type to make the same mistake twice? It has been quite the gauntlet of trial and error, yet finally I have arrived. I stand now on the fresh new ground of magic, the magic of gentle tresses tumbling over one's shoulders.
Say, this does come in nicely at the ends. Some parts longer, some shorter. Oh, but it's really frizzy. It's like a bird's nest up in here.
What an exquisite style! What an innovative look! Truly, this is the most striking of spells!
And I guess I have a fluffy beard now? Well, that's certainly something.
Yes, and it makes you appear quite unkempt. Perhaps it is not the look for you.
Hey, don't laugh it off. What am I supposed to do about this mountain man beard, huh? Last time you zapped me, my hair was stiff enough to stab through armor for an entire day. I couldn't even get to sleep because I shredded my pillow. Are you saying I've just got to grin and bear this until it wears off?
At this point, there is nothing else I can do. You can endure this for one day, no? If it helps, I am willing to offer my moral support.
If only this wasn't Fodlan.
And what is so wrong with Fodlan?
Just that a manly beard like this would be considered a real accomplishment in the East. Your magic would be praised to the heavens if you went out that direction.
Then my magic can transcend borders? You finally understand the extent of my talent!
No, it's just that this kind of beard here in Fodlan... Okay, she's not listening.
I think this goes here.
Hello, Hilda. I see you're organizing the gear again?
Not such a rare sight anymore, is it?
Sadly for me, no.
Why? Sad you lost a fellow lazy bones?
Just so.
Really?
Yes, but actually explaining it in detail will take far too much effort, so let's just leave it at that.
Okay, now I'm extra curious. I know all about your dirty secret, you know. About how you actually take charge and work when there's no one else to step up. So why do you keep playing the "I'm so lazy" card all the time?
I thought you of all people would understand this, Hilda. After all, are we not peers who work only when absolutely necessary? Even when you push your own work on someone else, you do so only after carefully assessing their situation.
I told you I don't push work on people. I mean, sure, maybe I maneuver myself so they end up asking to help, at which point I leap at the offer, but I never actually ask. But I suppose you're right that I always assess the situation first.
Previously, I said you and I would never be able to reach common ground. But now I see that I was mistaken.
You're sure quick to change your mind when it suits you.
I merely find it unfortunate seeing you working as you are now, when before you only ever did what was strictly necessary. If you've taken up the mantle of doing unnecessary work, it leaves me looking like the only idler.
And?
As such, I will offer you my assistance. Let's hurry up and finish here so we can rest that much sooner.
Wait, but why?
Just as I told you, it won't do me any good to be the only one not working around here.
Still not following.
I've grown terribly tired of talking. Must I explain?
I mean, I'm not gonna force you to explain, but I sure wish you would.
Oh, very well. But only because it benefits all parties involved. If you split your work with me, the work becomes easier. And by doing this easy work, I can then avoid being defamed as a common bed slug. If the pair of us both work a little more than before, things become easier for everyone. So let's both work hard together. A little.
All right. I mean, I guess that's good. Although I feel kind of like I'm being tricked somehow, so I'm not exactly happy about the whole deal.
Yes, yes. Let's just get this done already so I can return to a life of ease. I'm already sleeping.
I'm so sorry I can't let you run free. We'll go for another walk together soon, alright?
Why so guarded, Marianne? Is that how you always greet beautiful men?
Yuri, what do you want?
Oh, nothing in particular. I simply spotted you on the way back from drills and felt like coming over to see what you were doing. I feel like you never leave these stables. Did you ever grow tired of it?
I'm sorry.
It's merely a question. I'm not trying to judge you or anything. Well, this is going poorly already. All I wanted was to make a little small talk and it ended up like this. Are you always this gloomy? It seems you speak just fine around everyone else.
I only know how to make small talk about animals, and you seem to hate them. So, I figured that no matter what I talked about, you would hate it, and me.
Hold on. Why would I hate you? And when have I ever said I hate animals?
Once when I was replacing the horse's hay, I saw you glaring at me from a distance. But if you don't hate animals, then it must be me. I'm sorry, I don't mean to sour your mood further. I'll be gone soon anyway.
Look, Marianne. Allow me to clear everything up for you. Firstly, I don't despise animals. I actually like them. Understand?
Yes, I'm sorry.
Don't apologize, or I'll have to repeat myself forever. Just listen. Second, I don't hate you or even think poorly of you. Although I'll admit that I was somewhat annoyed with you earlier in this conversation.
Then why were you glaring at me before?
I'm not sure. Perhaps you saw it wrong? I don't know when this was, but... Wait. I think I see now. I have a condition of sorts. One that can get aggravated under certain circumstances.
I knew it. My very presence had aggravated you.
I'm telling you, that's not it. I swear by the goddess herself that it's not your fault. Okay?
No, you don't know what I have. Excuse me.
Well, that got us absolutely nowhere. Conversing with the shady lady is almost pleasant in comparison. What did she mean when she said she'd be gone soon? That's a little too ominous to ignore.
So you seek to block my path, do you? Do you challenge me? If so, be warned. None can hope to stand against me in a staring contest. Begin! You are a gracious loser to accept defeat so readily.
I am hesitant even to ask, but what are you doing?
Ah, if it isn't Lawrence spying on me, Well, if you must know, an insolent feline was blocking my path and challenged me to a staring contest. However, we determined the winner quite readily. Were you witness to my victory?
Were you not once a noble?
I was, yes, and still am so at heart. In the future, you will see me as both the head of House Nouvelle and the world's finest mage.
Then it seems I must adjust my perception of you. I always knew you to be a striking beauty who possesses a keen talent for magic. I was even considering you as a candidate for marriage, should you happen to reform your house. But now to find you competing with a house cat. I beg your pardon. Pray disregard my words.
The gall required to consider a woman as a mate and subsequently disqualify her in the following sentence is staggering. Staggering, I tell you! You are a coarse, vulgar, indecent boor! And were I ever under consideration for your hand in marriage, I hereby withdraw any and all possible interest! Also, you are the head of House Gloucester, yes? Why would I ever hope to marry into a house of such meager standing?
How dare you? The magnificent House Gloucester is anything but meager!
I do dare, and have done! And while I know not of your status within Leicester, House Nouvelle is steeped in tradition, with a bloodline closely guarded and unbroken. I find it hard to believe that joining your house is worth uprooting that.
Well now, I can hardly back down from words such as those. We of Gloucester are legitimate descendants of one of the 10 elites and inheritors of a hero's relic. Long have we held a seat at the Alliance Round Table, why we are among the most distinguished houses in the whole of Leicester. We are no less valuable than House Nouvelle, who, may I add, were condemned to extinction by the previous emperor.
It seems our allegations are doomed to never reach a point of agreement.
Then I suppose we have no choice but to compete, that we may determine which of us is superior.
Choose whatever battlefield you wish, Lawrence. I shall ever be the agent of your doom.
Coco, I'm not gonna make it.
Happy? What in the world do you mean? You look rather unsteady all of a sudden.
I'm so sleepy. Why not just end my suffering now?
Can you not pull yourself together? You were the one who volunteered for guard duty in the first place.
I know, but whenever it's just the two of us like this, it reminds me of how things used to be. And then I get all nostalgic and sleepy. Usually I'd be in bed right now, you know?
Well, I cannot deny feeling a little nostalgic myself.
I can't believe we're still together after everything that's happened. We had to stick with the church for a while, and then we were lucky enough to be taken in by the Federation. Wild, right? I don't know how to describe it. It's almost like we're best friends or something.
Have you already forgotten what you once told me? You said that you would be so utterly lonesome without me to keep you company that it would only be a matter of time before you began to sigh. It was necessary that I stay with you in order to avert certain disaster. I had no choice in the matter, you see?
Did I really say all that?
You did indeed. It was the very day we left Abyss, if memory serves.
Alright then, fine by me. I wonder what everyone else from Abyss is up to now.
We know Balthus and Yuri are alive and well, and I believe it is likely everyone else is thriving too.
Yeah, I think you're probably right.
Do you ever wish you could return to those days, back in Abyss?
Me? Nah, not really. Most of the people here don't know about my power. They actually treat me like a normal person.
Indeed.
Plus, you're here. It's like you said, I'd get lonely without my Coco. What about you? Would you be lonely without me?
Well, lonely is not necessarily the word I'd use.
So it's just me then, huh?
Okay, fine. I would be positively despondent without you here.
There you go. That wasn't so hard, was it? I'm glad you finally admitted it.
You knew? Why must you always tease me so?
Come on, you were pretty happy when I volunteered for guard duty, weren't you?
Yes, well, you see, that was because it had already been assigned to me. I merely thought it would be easier to have a partner with whom I was already familiar.
Same here. That's why I volunteered. I knew you'd be my partner, Coco.
I simply cannot win with you.
Oh, it's Shammy.
Ah, Happy.
Strange. I didn't take you for the praying type.
Good. I'm not.
Thought so. Then what are you doing here?
Just looking for some peace and quiet. This place seemed like the best option.
Got it. Should I leave you be then?
You're fine. I've had enough silence anyway. You don't strike me as the praying type either. What brings you here?
Same reason as you, I guess. I just wanted some more quiet. But I don't mind if you're here, Shammy.
Alright. Mind if I ask you something then?
You just did. Kidding. Go for it.
It just occurred to me, but you used to live in Abyss, right? Under Garreg Mach? Did you ever see a pagan altar or statue down there?
Ah, you mean that big hunk of metal with the giant wings? Yeah, it's pretty hard to miss. Hold on, you know about Abyss? Did you go down there when you were a knight?
No, before that. Have you heard of the Dagda and Brigid War? After my side lost to the Empire, I was stranded in Fodlan. Somehow I wound up in Abyss. Soon after I started living there, I ran into trouble with someone from the church. Fortunately, Rhea noticed me, and I got hired by the Knights of Seiros.
Let me guess. You got into it with Elfie, didn't you?
Elfie. The name sounds familiar, but I'm not sure.
Interesting. Anyway, sorry. I kind of interrupted you there.
Don't worry about it. So, that pagan statue, it's actually of a Dagdan deity.
No kidding. You're from Dagda, right?
Yes. I think it was the god of fate. I always wondered how it ended up there.
No clue. It's probably been there forever. You know, I remember there was this one foreigner who prayed to it all the time. Like, really prayed. She must have been from Dagda too.
Most likely. It will have to remain a mystery for now. Thanks, Happy. Is there anything you want to ask me?
What? Really? Let's see. What's this? A stack of pictures? Let's see here. Cat, cat, cat. Scenery. Cat. Sure are a lot of cats here. Oh, and a picture of me playing with a cat.
Happy?
Hey, Iggy. What are you doing here?
I, just had something to take care of. Nothing important, though. Happy? What are you holding?
These? Oh, I just found them here. One of them is actually a picture of me. I wonder who decided to draw me without bothering to, you know, tell me?
Yeah, that's not very nice.
You know a lot about art and stuff, right? Any idea who might have done this?
Well, it's not easy to determine an artist based on pen strokes alone.
Yeah, not that. I wanted to know if you knew anyone else who drew stuff.
Well, there's a lot of cat pictures, so someone who likes animals, maybe?
Maybe. I mean, it's a lot of cats.
Sorry I wasn't much help. Anyway, I should go.
Wait, cats. I didn't mention the cats to you.
Oh! Huh.
You drew these, Iggy. There's no way you could know about the cats otherwise. You lied to me. I can't believe this.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry I drew you without your permission.
That's not what I'm mad about, Iggy. I'm just mad you tried to lie to me.
You're right. I did. I'm sorry.
I looked really cute in the picture, so all I wanted to do was say thanks.
You looked cute?
Yeah, that's why I wanted to know who drew it.
So you're not angry I drew you without asking?
Pretty sure I just told you that.
You're right. I suppose I misread the situation.
It's fine. Can I have the picture?
Sure. Keep as many as you want.